Hello, Ryan aka Mac, and welcome. So, with the new year upon us, CIG has released a production update regarding the timeline for development for 2018. As we know, the releases have been split into 4 quarterly patches and is based upon the dates rather than the features. The first quarterly update will be late March, the second will be the end of June, third late September, and then the final one will be again late December. Thanks to the improvement to core tech, they say, it is now just building upon and refining existing tech. If a proposed feature takes longer than expected, they can just push it back till the next release rather than delaying all the other content, which has kind of been what they've been doing. So for March, the release will pull together all the work that has been completed last year with a big focus on optimizing the server and the client. Very important. Also, they intend to include 1 to 2 new features which will enhance gameplay around Crusader. They didn't specify what, unfortunately. They called it 3.1, and it's about enhancing performance and polishing the gameplay systems and the UI, including the ship's system traversal, a large balance pass of the economy, and to improve the AI combat and spaceflight. So it's basically taking what we already have and improving them, and obviously optimizing. I don't know what the 2 new features are, and I don't think it's going to be called 3.1, 3.2. They may use that analogy for the patch number. So June maybe 3.2, September 3.3, and so on. But they kind of moved away from that. We'll see what they decide upon. For June, they plan to implement the initial Tier 0 versions of mining, salvaging, mobile refueling, and repair. Now, obviously, these are just the very basics of this, but I'm excited for that. They will also give the players the ability to create their own missions, like hiring mercenaries, transport, and refueling missions. I'm assuming this is using the service beacon that we heard Tony Z talking about in the previous video. And finally, they plan to improve the AI ship and FPS for both missions and general activity on space and planetary bases. Again, subsumption is something Tony Z touched upon. It is very important in my eyes that they get the AI looking and working realistically, so this should be the first time we see a good improvement on that. For September, this is the 3rd patch release. They will introduce the main goal of the object container streaming. This allows them to expand the Stanton system with additional destinations while managing memory usage better. They will also start introducing mechanics on how you will stake a land claim, as well as polish and consolidate previous features. That's one of the main goals they have for the optimizing, is the object container streaming. It is highly important. So hopefully by September they'll have that working, because December's patch, late December, they say now the streaming tech can handle huge amounts of data. They will continue to expand the Stanton system, allowing players to explore, fulfill their career choices, and do many different types of missions alone or with friends. Now, I'm very excited to see more features on the cards. 3.0 was obviously the grand tech patch, which was required for the rest of the game to work, and that's why it took its sweet time coming and why we had to wait a year. Now it's here, everything should follow much quicker. These patches, obviously there's quarterly patches. If a feature doesn't make it, as they say, they will just push it back to the next feature. But long-term goals, they say, is to deliver the vast majority of systems. I assume they mean planets, and also mechanics, so players will have a variety of options to lose themselves in the verse. I am super excited to see how things come along. 2018 is going to be one hell of an exciting and pinnacle year for us citizens. Let me know what feature you are most excited for personally. I think it has to be the mechanics like mining, salvaging, and all those sort of things. Very much looking forward to getting my hands into them and working as a team on board a bigger ship. They did say stay tuned for the new Star Citizen production roadmap coming to the RSI website later this month with more development and release dates. I will cover that once I see it in a separate video. For now, remember we are giving away a Banu Merchantman courtesy of the Black Suns organisation, so big thank you to them. Follow the top link in the description to enter that giveaway. The link below that one is to find the Black Suns org if you are interested in joining up. I highly suggest checking them out. That's running for a month. Be sure to subscribe to me here on YouTube so you don't miss anything Star Citizen. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. If you are interested in helping me create these videos, check the link below for my Patreon page. Big thank you to my patrons. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.